This is the MLB pregame show. Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's the first of four. Cookie Cowboy will stand in now, trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished 4 for 5 at the plate.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Hey, Joe D, look out. Someone's coming after you.
Cookie Cowboy walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 3-2 contest. Cookie Cowboy steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Cobb comes set. First pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Settling in now, Cookie Cowboy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Drives it to deep right field. Dickerson going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So standing in, Cookie Cowboy, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin. Cookie Cowboy gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Cookie Cowboy comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Hit hard up the middle, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Cookie Cowboy strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Cookie Cowboy will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Forsythe dives and makes the stop. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Our final line
Yeah,
tonight,
no question he was a tough out up there.
Yankees.
You see the...
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Cookie Cowboy will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot. Into the box, Cookie Cowboy. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game. Cookie Cowboy stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So he's on base here to kick off there. Cookie Cowboy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. Cookie Cowboy will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs. He was an absolute...
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this 4-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight. Cookie Cowboy is in the glow, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy...
Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Cookie Cowboy will stride forward now, and one would imagine he'll be pitched to very carefully as he's coming off a 3-home-run ball game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. stepping in and ready for another shot, Cookie Cowboy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit.
Standing in now for the Yankees, Cookie Cowboy, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. That's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's an 8-3 ball game. Now in the box, Cookie Cowboy. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Cookie Cowboy steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.